Now I will talk about prospects and problems in bakery. The bakery industry is gaining importance in our country nowadays, and it is playing an important role in the economic development of our country because wheat production is quite high. Now we have extra uh, wheat production in our country, and we can use that towards preparing the byproducts of wheat. And bakery goods are the byproducts of wheat. Much attempt is also being made to popularize bakery products among all because these products are considered easy, convenient, rather inexpensive means of taking the food in hygienically prepared ready to eat form. For example, you see the biscuits, they have become so popular in all the households nowadays. Whenever we don't have anything to eat, we take biscuits along with us, and kids are so fond of biscuits. That is how, like in the breakfast, bread use has become very common. Wheat, maida is prepared from wheat, and maida is the basic raw ingredient which is used in the bakery goods. This in India, wheat is generally, is consumed in the form of chapati, which is an unleavened product. But in the recent year, bakery goods have become very popular, as I've said, and the breads, biscuits, they are the inexpensive processed, ready to eat products in the country. And but still, the per capita consumption of breads is not that very high in our country as compared to the biscuits. The policy of the government is promoting the growth of bakery industry only in the small sector. Bakery products offer advantages of nutrition also, convenience also at relatively less cost. And bakery products in India are now in common use. They are used by the common man. So there is a vast scope of bakery industries in the times to come. What is the status of bakery industries in India? In India, 90% of wheat is consumed in the form of chapati, and 10% is only used in the form of breads, biscuits, buns, and other bakery goods. Breads and biscuit manufacturing bakery industries in India is reserved for small scale sector. The production of bread is both organized and unorganized sector. Out of total biscuits manufactured in India, nearly one third is in the organized sector, and remaining two third is being prepared by the small and unorganized sectors. But production of bakery goods has increased several folds during the last few years, and thereby increasing the popularity of these products. Prospects of bakery industries in the times to come are very good. Demand is going to increase further due to many reasons. For example, state-wise distribution of bakery products suggests that some states have large share in bakery products outlay as compared to their population than other states. Then changes in the eating habits, gradually increasing the consumption of bakery products, spread of industry, commerce, general changes in the lifestyle, they are improving the consumption of bakery products. Increased income. Bakery products like biscuits, breads, bakery products, they are being consumed by all sections of the society, whether poor, middle, or high income group. Increase in the employment. Due to increase in the bakery units, there is increase in the number of employment of labor. As these products are manufactured in large as well as small scale cottage sectors of the industry, they are giving employment to the labor. Utilization of agricultural inputs. Bakery industry utilizes agricultural inputs such as wheat, sugar, vegetable oils, and fats. The processing converts these short shelf life agri products into long shelf life bakery products, which are enjoyed by all the age groups, and they derive nutrition from this also. Migration of the population. With the migration of population from rural areas to urban areas, the food habits have changed a lot and demand for bakery goods has risen. Formation of government policy. Production of bakery products in small scale units will further increase in view of the government policy permitting the further expansion of the bakery products industry in the small sector. The increased demand for bakery goods has to be met through setup of the small scale industries. Therefore, there is a good scope for starting a new small scale bakery unit. The demand for bakery products is bound to increase further in the country due to increased demand for the convenience products. Better transport facilities, better distribution methods. There is unlimited scope for expansion of bakery industry. In recent years, bakery goods, they have become popular among different cross sections of the population due to demand for convenience products. Bread is the cheapest processed ready to eat product in the country. And more of the women, they have started working outside. They don't have time to prepare proper breakfast in the morning as they used to do earlier, and therefore eating sandwiches, burgers, these have become very common in the breakfast, and therefore the use of bread has increased a lot. Then there is a scope of development of health foods also. Many healthy bakery goods can also be developed for specific health conditions. For example, sugar-free bakery goods can be made for diabetic patients. Fiber-rich bakery goods can be prepared for persons suffering from heart diseases. And we can use many kinds of grains, mixed grain breads we can prepare so as to provide soluble fiber in the product. Besides the great scope, there are certain problems also in the bakery industry. Many healthful bakery items, they are still not being used by the older population. They think maida is not good for health. It doesn't contain fiber. Chapati is better than that. Or maybe because of the taste preferences, they do not like bakery goods. Sometimes the quality of the raw materials, that is also a problem. Like in Western countries, they get special flours for making cakes and breads, etc. But in India, we do not have such kind of facilities, whether it is a bread flour or cake flour. We do not know the protein content, gluten content of the maida which we take from the market, and therefore we are not sure whether from that flour we are going to get good quality bread loaf or not. We will have to do the analysis first. We will have to test the gluten content. We will have to add the gluten content, and then we can prepare the breads. Therefore, there is a need to have in the market hard wheat flour, soft wheat flour, different kind of flours for bakery goods. Then it will become easier for the bakery industry. Categorization of wheat is very, very important, and therefore it is very essential that wheat during procurement from the farmers be graded according to the quality and stored separately. This will help the millers to process wheat of their choice and then make available the different type of flours to the bakeries to suit the manufacturing of various bakery goods. This is all the more possible now in view of the surplus wheat produced in the country. But categorization of wheat is very, very helpful. Selection of proper streams. In the roller flour mills, refined flour is obtained from different streams of flour coming from series of break rolls and reduction rolls. Quality of these streams that varies considerably. Protein, ash content in the break fraction increases with increase in the break passage, and similarly trend is obtained from the reduction passage also. Therefore, flour having the desired level of protein, gluten or ash content can be obtained by blending flour from the different streams suitably. But there is no uniformity in the quality of the raw materials required to prepare the bakery products at the moment. There is limited variety of bakery products, breads, biscuits, or introducing newer bakery items to suit the different lifestyles. We don't have so much of variety of bakery goods in India like which are available in the Western world, because people they don't have much taste for those bakery goods. Only they have the taste for breads and biscuits, or at the most pastries, pizza. That's all. Then there is a problem of regarding duties and taxes on the bakery products. Taxes on the processed goods are highest in India, which discourages the new entrants, and therefore it results in low consumption as the taxes increase the final cost of the product. Lack of skilled manpower, managerial experts, low capacity utilization of units. These are the major units of worry, and the major cause of concern for the small scale units is industry. In the industry, maybe the entry of multinational companies from abroad, which those brands are more popular nowadays than the biscuits prepared at the small scale cottage industries in India. Duties and taxes on the bakery products add up to 40%. For industry engaged in preserving the short shelf life agri products, providing nutrition to the children, such high duties and taxes, they are not reasonable. If the duties and taxes are progressively reduced or eliminated completely, I hope that the industry's growth would be much more and the consumers would be able to afford to enjoy more quantities of the bakery goods. By the policy of reservation applied to this industry, this latent growth is stifled. Because of the slow growth in the biscuit industry, the industries like bakery machinery, bakery additives like emulsifiers, flavors, leavening agents, enzymes, yeast, they are also not well developed as in other countries. To being successful in the consumer food products market, the product must meet the quality, consistency, and expectations of the consumers. It should be hygienically produced. It should be available all over the country. It requires considerable expenditure on the technological inputs, research and development into the new products and packaging, efficiencies in production and distribution network, reach to far-flung areas, markets through advertisements and promotions in the country. These all things are not at the top right now. They need attention, and lot of work has to be done in these areas to promote bakery goods. Small scale biscuit manufacturers have not been able to provide these inputs in their business, and therefore they restrict themselves only to the small volume and regional sales, and find that they are unable to grow in volume, and their cost of manufacture and distribution keeps on going up. Bakery industries is not a very developed sector in our country at present, but the planned growth in future can have a good potential to fulfill many of the national requirement. And with the growing population, bakery industry can help to prevent the food from spoilage, energy conservation, and help to generate employment. Therefore, there is a great scope in bakery industry in the times to come. Thank you. Thank you very much.